2 minutes on transpiration. Transpiration is the loss of water vapour from the surface of a leaf, and the transpiration stream is the stream that goes from the roots up the xylem, the stem, to the leaves, and then the loss of the water vapour when it reaches the leaves. Do plants want this to happen? Well, in some ways they do, because it allows minerals to be taken up from the roots dissolved in the water to the leaves. But actually, plants need water for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water with light goes to glucose plus oxygen. So water is a hugely important thing for the plant. So why then does it allow it to be lost? Well, the reason is it has no choice. If we look at the diagram of a stomata, we can see that carbon dioxide enters through the stomata, and carbon dioxide is needed for photosynthesis. And so the stomata have to be open in the daytime when there's light to do photosynthesis. The difficulty is that water that is delivered by the veins in the leaf is also going to be lost to the outside if the outside is drier than the moist interior of the leaf. Remember, water vapour will diffuse. It won't go through osmosis because it's not going through a semi-permeable membrane. It will diffuse from an area of moist to dry down a water concentration gradient. And so effectively a plant is in real trouble. It needs the stomata open to get carbon dioxide, but it's going to lose water as a result of transpiration. So what affects transpiration? Well, we need to know that increasing the temperature will increase the rate of transpiration, and that's kind of common sense, isn't it? Because you'd expect it to evaporate quicker off the surface of the leaf. We need to know that an increased humidity will reduce transpiration, because if it's really moist outside the leaf, therefore there's a shallower concentration gradient than if it was really dry. And so water will be lost less quickly if it's really humid outside. Likewise, if it's very dry outside, it will happen much faster. If there's quite a lot of wind, it will happen quicker, because the water that's lost, the water vapour, will be whisked away and replaced by dry air. And that means that there'll be constantly a steep concentration gradient, which means that more water will be lost. And the last thing is light intensity. Light intensity will mean more photosynthesis. If there's more photosynthesis, then the stomata are going to be open, and it means that more water is going to be lost. And so we need to know what transpiration is. We need to know that the transpiration stream is the column of water that goes up the plant to the leaves. And we need to know that it is a necessary happening because carbon dioxide is needed to get in through the open stomata. And we need to know that it's the loss of water vapour, and it can be changed by temperature, humidity, the air currents or wind, and also light intensity. We're out of here.